This is Kelly from Watch the Obsession. Thanks for taking time to watch this video. As the world, or at least the true crime community, wonders if the prosecution for the case against Bryan Kohberger have something solid against him that is going to prove beyond a shadow of all reasonable doubt to the jury of his peers that he is guilty or not of the crimes that he is accused of, we wonder if that solid evidence does in fact exist. And if it does, what would it be? It certainly could be something like security camera footage placing Bryan Kohberger at the scene of the crime, walking into the residence or leaving the residence. Does that security camera footage exist? As we ask this question, we might get some hints from what Kaylee Goncalves' sister Olivia has had to say. As many of you know, she has been a super sister and a super sleuth herself, as she has found so many details regarding Kaylee's tragic death and the death of Madison Mogen, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle as well. We thank Olivia for all that she's done, and we hope that the family can eventually find peace. Let's listen to a few excerpts over time of Olivia Goncalves speaking about what they did or did not know about this terrible crime and how they found out this information related to possible ring camera or security camera footage.
My name is Kristi Goncalves, Kristigoncalves.
Yeah, I'm Olivia Stevenson, ALIVEA STEVENSON. Goncalves is my maiden name. I'm married.
Everybody good?
No, on here.
Which one?
You because okay, we'll have to run it over here.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
You gotta get it right, don't get mine.
I think we got it on the pickup. Good. Okay, so just first off, the map that just came out from police, it gives a little bit of a timeline of where they may have been that night. Does that map mesh up with the timeline that you've been putting together?
Yeah, I'd say it's very close. I'd say if you have any closer details to kind of hone in, 145 could be very vague. Maybe it's closer to, 150. Let us know if you have anything concrete, because right now concrete's what we can go off.
So you heard Kaylee's sister right there. Concrete is what we can go off of, and she did a very good job of finding concrete information. So we know that what she is looking for, what she is going to verify that timeline by, is going to be concrete information. What could be more concrete than video footage of actually seeing what was going on in real time at the actual moment in question?
In terms of the details, you said it's close. Mm-hmm. Does that frustrate you that it's close?
I do, but right now we're still trusting authorities that, it's not going to be 20 minutes here or 15 minutes here that's breaking this. But yeah, I implore everyone, if they know something different, bring it to the police, because if they want to tighten up that timeline, we stand with that.
It seems like there's this very big gap when it comes to Ethan and Xana. Mm-hmm. Do you know where they might have been?
I don't, unfortunately. I know nothing about them.
We have no idea where they were, but we do have a pretty tight timeline on Kaylee and Maddie, and it is close to what they are posting, but it is a difference, and that difference actually could be huge. I mean, it could be, it could not be, but 145, 159. So there is, and we have corroborated with my phone records, Kaylee's phone records, the driver that was driving them around.
So you
really
have,
concrete.
You have pulled video seeing the Uber driver dropping them off.
Yes.
You've checked your phone records. You know with
Yes.
timestamps what
Yes.
time they got home.
Yeah.
So just in case you were sleeping there, let's hear that again.
So you
really
have,
concrete.
You have pulled video seeing the Uber driver dropping them off.
Yes.
You've checked your phone records. You know with
Yes.
timestamps what
Yes.
time they got home.
Your family's been frustrated with the investigation so far, understandably so. Here we are a week and a half out, and really not much information about this. Does not appear to be a suspect. Tell me, Olivia, what specifically you've been frustrated with, because you did your own work here. For instance, you found video of the food truck, for example, where two of the victims were seen the same night as this killing?
Yeah, I would say, I think that obviously this is extremely personal for us and we treated it that way from the very get-go. I know how valuable those first 48, 72 hours are. And I can only hope that the police also know how valuable that is and that they have a lot of information there that just isn't public right now. I will say the one lingering frustration I have is the timeline. I know it's semantics, but my sisters got home at 1:56. It wasn't 1:45. I know it might not seem significant, but when we're looking for camera, when we're looking for dash footage, when we're looking for any of those things, I do feel it is valuable, and they did get home at 1:56. It was not 1:45.
Olivia's absolute confidence that Kaylee and Maddie arrived back home at 1:56 did not simply come from adding up the time it would take to call a ride, get the ride from the grub truck to their house, walk from the car into the house. Remember, she said concrete is what we are going to go off of. So her confidence in the fact that they arrived home at 1:56 tells us that she has seen something concrete that lets her know they got home at 1:56. If there was some kind of security camera or ring camera footage that was close enough to the entrance of the residence that allowed Olivia to know that they got home at 1:56 with such confidence, what other events did that camera pick up?
Olivia Goncalves isn't waiting for police. She's tracking down her own leads to find her sister Kaylee's killer.
We're not getting any answers, and we're not going to settle for that.
It was Olivia who found the potentially crucial video of her sister and Madison Mogan at a food truck just hours before they were murdered. She also tracked down their Uber driver.
I found neighbors' Ring camera footage so that I can verify that the Uber driver took her home.
And I mean, there you have it, proof positive that she has seen Ring camera footage close enough to the house for her to feel satisfied that the driver took her home, knowing that she said concrete is all that we can go off of, and that she was such an absolute efficient and precise investigator in the tragic homicide of her very own sister, her two sisters, and also Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernodle. May they rest in peace. May we find justice for these victims and peace for their families.